Okay.
Hi, I'm Angelina Bouzarelos, and this is my board on wild mustangs, a dilemma in Western America. So my board summarizes kind of the problem we have with our wild mustang population. So our mustangs came over, their ancestors came over with the Spanish in the late 1500s, the early 1500s. And now we've got upwards of 82,000 horses and not a solid solution on what to do with them. So they're kind of all over Western America. We have them in Arizona, California, Colorado, Idaho, Montana, New Mexico, Oregon, Utah, and Wyoming. And they're all, some in really remote, some in easier to access areas. And so the current people who deal with the horses is the BLM, or Bureau of Land Management. And so what they do mostly is adoptions. They've got an online adoption, in person, and then you can buy horses. And with adoption, you wait about a year before the ownership is transferred to you, where if you do direct purchase, you can get the ownership transferred directly. But with adoption, there's considered like an undesired horse, which would be smaller, female, not like a solid color, where horses that have more of a unique color, taller, female, or male gelding, tend to sell better. Which, if you want to try and adopt out as many horses as possible, you create an issue where you're adopting out and pulling the horses that are all unique, removing them from the lineage and the genetic growth in the herds for the roundups. And then you've got the opposite side, which is the activists who think the horses should stay like free running, living out in the wild. And so their main thing is not sterilization, fertility control. So they have a vaccine called the PZP, which is an immunological response in the horse to preventing fertilization. It's done in all the females, so pregnant, nursing, anything, they're fine. And they take 2 doses, and then they're pretty much set for the rest of their life. It can be reversible. But this prevents the population from growing, and that's the main issue, because they're invasive species. They're really harming the fragile kind of ecosystem out there, because the ecosystem is not developed to support horses. It's developed to support bison, antelope, elk, deer, those kinds of populations. So it's taking a huge hit right now, and one of the main issues is the drought. So it's even further exacerbated. So now we have issues and conflict over land between ranchers with their cattle and livestock production, and then the horses, and then native species. And we have issues with overgrazing and stuff like that. That's it.